You see the real me. A disaster. Secrets that I keep locked like a monster. Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video I want to go over one of my questions that I'd asked everybody. So in the community I had asked everyone to let me know what unit you're the most wanting in Dokkan, and I'm going to turn it into a video. Well, guess what? This is the video. Now I do want to break down some of these other ones because I was sitting there thinking there's some units that I really would like to have. And I actually will break that down later on, but these are a couple that I saw right away. Garlic Jr., a Saiyan Saga Vegeta Goku Yajirobe. Garlic Jr., was winning out right now at 40%. And then I said other, leave a comment, which this poll is going to be up for, a while. Go in, jump in, give some information. Chum Toad said Yajirobe for the win. I completely agree. I think they could have a lot of fun. I want to save Yajirobe for a different video because I've got some ideas for that dude. And then just kind of going through here, we've got an LR Merge Zamasu by Bendo Flexo. And then that anime guy never replied to me. I asked him which unit he wanted. So hey, if you're out there, let me know down below in the comments and tell me. And then also Ryan Heinzinger, LR Caulifla and Kale card that fuse into a Kefla that then becomes Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. I think that could be pretty cool. So all those would be very interesting. But the one I want to talk about today is Garlic Jr. And I do need to give a shout out to Gacha Talks because I saw his video of whether or not people would summon on a Garlic Jr. banner. And I gotta tell you, yeah, he's a bit of a meme. I completely get that and understand that. But man, I would so summon for a Garlic Jr. because he has the opportunity to be an absolutely devastating unit. And there's a couple different things I want to kind of go through and break down. So first and foremost, he actually has two different cards they could easily make for him. You've got the Dead Zone card that they could turn around from the Dead Zone movie, and then they can also turn around and have him be from the Dragon Ball Z series, where it was the Blackwater Mist. So, and I think they could actually be two different cards that could be very, very devastating. So first and foremost, the thing that's pretty interesting about the Dragon Ball Z movie Dead Zone is Garlic Jr., to my knowledge, is the only person to ever make a wish, the only villain, to make a wish and actually get his wish granted for immortality. So right then and there, his kit could be insane for what kind of things he could go through. The first thing that comes to mind is probably something to do with giant category, mainly because he does kind of transform into a giant, which I don't think there's a picture of him down here as a giant. But as you can see here, you've got a little small Garlic Jr. there, but then he actually becomes a giant, increasing all of his attributes and everything. So he could easily be a giant category that would fit into that completely indestructible mode, free attacks, everything else. So he could be pretty cool. That could either be through a transformation or an active skill, or even follow through with the mechanic, have it happen multiple times throughout, depending upon whatever scenario goes through. Maybe when he's fighting against a hybrid Saiyan unit or a movie heroes unit, a couple different things that way. So a lot of different opportunities from there. But, the first and foremost thing that I have been reading and seeing people talk about is, well, he wouldn't really have much to his kit, but that's not exactly the case. I really think that this is something they could turn around and you can make a lot of different units off of this. I mean, he could easily come out with 5 units. You could come out with, well, a Dokkan Fest, an LR version of him because of the Garlic Jr. saga, then the Dead Zone movie. You could have all of his minions, which he does have, I think a total is like 6 minions. Here he has Spice, Vinegar, Mustard, Salt as his enemies, so he's got 4 people there that could jump in. Then in the Dead Zone movie, you actually have, let's see, where are they? Ginger would still be there, Sanso and Nikki. So there's a couple different villains and side units or free-to-play units that they could easily turn around and add to it. So it could be a pretty cool celebration that way. Not to mention opportunity of getting a Mr. Popo, a Kami, a Piccolo. This Piccolo and the Goku that could be in it, you can actually see here, you could get maybe a Goku movie hero card. Actually, it's over here. Just kind of show you've got them where it's actually before Z technically takes place. So this could be pretty cool. But, a Bow Staff Goku, we don't have one of those. A Ma Jr. or Piccolo Jr., he could easily be that. Because he is a villain in this. He just kind of basically, same thing. Hey, this is a guy I don't like. He could still be an extreme unit. and be set up pretty well. Specifically, some people are like, well, he's an Namekian and he's a movie boss. What else could he be? Well, he actually fits in a ton of categories. One, he could be Resurrected Warriors, coming out of the Dead Zone. He's immortal, so he could be able to fit into that, so that would be pretty interesting there. You could actually then turn around, have him on Giant Form again, I think is a great boost. Giant Form, movie bosses, anything like that that could be the huge boost that they need. Again, movie bosses right there, Namekians. I mean, he could be that minion in his base form that maybe is going to give Namekians a boost, or maybe movie bosses. Kind of think about the same kit that you would have with Cooler and with Bojack. Do that exact same thing with him, but then turn around and have him, when he transforms, just be a juggernaut. Maybe just a complete defensive tank. Maybe he's just going to, maybe every turn he's going to have a 100% damage reduction, or 99% damage reduction. He loses 10% damage reduction every turn after that. So, I mean, that way it kind of gets weaker as the game goes on. But let's see here. They're full power. I mean, he has that super transformation that he does. He's got a transformation boost. Dragon Ball Seekers absolutely could be a huge boost to that team. Would really help out there. Youth, he's technically a youth. He's the son of the first Garlic. So, I mean, that could definitely work out. You could maybe possibly loosely throw him into the Dragon Ball saga. Because since he is kind of in between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, I don't think that would really work out because they are kind of older. But, hey, you know, you could stretch into something like that. Worthy rivals, I don't think so. I mean, yes, he's specifically going after Kami, but I think he fits a little bit better into potentially a Terrifying Conquerors. Well, he's not Target Goku, so he wouldn't be in that. But Final Trump card, I mean, he pulls out the Dead Zone to try to suck everybody in. That's kind of a pretty big Final Trump card. Exploding Rage, maybe not quite. I mean, he does when he pulls out the Dead Zone. Revenge, 100%. That's the sole reason he's there, is to get revenge for his father that was killed by Kami. 100%, easy. Right there. Inhuman Deeds, I don't think he kills anybody. I'm pretty confident that he doesn't, but interesting. Rapid Growth, a little bit of a stretch, just because of the standpoint that he does transform. Or you could say, well, he got his boost right away from the Dragon Ball being immortal. That's a pretty cool rapid growth right there. Let's see here. What else could he get? Space Traveling Warriors would be another good one. Pretty interesting. Let's see here. Any of the ones that we don't have yet? No. So, Planetary Destruction. I don't think he's actually destroyed a planet, even though the Dead Zone kind of sucks things in. But, I mean, what? I just named off like 10 units, and then you can turn around, even if you didn't want to give him 10 full units. Again, you can go 5 units with the Dead Zone, 5 units with the Garlic Jr. One thing that would be really cool, one, he could be his own new category, whatever category that might be. Maybe it would be Successful Wishmakers or Immortality, something to maybe some form of indestructibility that could go along with it. It could be pretty interesting. I don't think they need to do that. What I would actually like to see is call it the Blackwater Mist. Have him have the ability to have super units on his team and give him some ridiculous ability that for maybe 7 turns or 10 turns, super units get 170%. You know, that way it kind of has an end, because they do overturn everybody with the Black Mist. I don't know. Lots of different things that they get to easily turn around and make into this. And I actually want to break down even further. I hope to go through and explain even more what I think we can turn around and get with multiple Dokkan Fest exclusive, LR, and free-to-play. But I wanted to get some more information from you guys. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, what you think is going to end up being a really good Garlic Jr. I'll kind of throw up some of my ideas, and we'll try to make this into a little bit of a discussion and see what's going to happen. Because I truly, truly think that we're going to get a Garlic Jr. this year. I would probably lean towards sometime, maybe the anniversary worldwide celebration. Kind of wishful thinking, and that one would probably be more along the lines of either Resurrection F or the Super movie. But I mean, this is the year of movies, so if he doesn't come out this year, he ain't coming out ever, and it's ridiculous because this guy could be absolutely disgusting. So guys, that's it. That's today's video. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you guys are going down and hitting that red subscribe button. And don't forget that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I'm uploading a new video. And again, let me know down in the comments below what you think is going to build a awesome Garlic Jr. and with all of the different categories that I said that he could potentially be on. Let that kind of get you thinking, what could his kit be? So that's it. That's today's video. Thank you very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.